Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Fine. Thank you.
Where's here?
Sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Can you enable your video?
Your screen is not showing.
Yeah, I'm opening, sir. I'm owning it. Sir, I'll be joining until we finish Microsoft Access, okay?
Sorry?
Sir, I will be joining until we finish Microsoft Access.
Okay. When is that?
So I don't know, sir, when will you finish it?
Well, I thought you said the Friday is the last one.
Yeah, sir, but I thought we're gonna finish Microsoft Access this week. So, sir, until we finish Microsoft Access, I'm in this class.
Hey, there's a lot to learn about. Anyway, it's okay. It's a choice. But there's much to be learned about here. So I sent you a link today and glad that you've joined. What was the link? Quick fire questions.
Fire
Sir,
question. Sorry, quick fire question.
And I had sent or shared with you a clip that I recorded with my first
Yes.
class in the morning. Sia, did you have time to watch that?
Who?
No, sir. I was busy and my
I
mother went
understand.
out.
I understand you in
And I
class.
watched.
So, are you ready with your pens and your books?
So,
Yes.
we're not going to do chicken.
No.
So, the chicken game.
No.
So, I seriously want to do it.
What is chicken?
I've taught you much about Scratch. I've
So
taught you
we
so
won't
much
finish.
about Scratch, and I believe now you are able to handle Scratch without me. You can
No,
only make
sir.
you can make a project and then just share with me.
Sir,
Teacher, what was number 8?
No, we are starting afresh. This is a new lesson.
Oh. Teacher, I don't
Yes.
know the answer of number 8. What are the inputs on our society today? That was, I don't know that answer, which you told me.
Do a research.
The other lesson.
That one you're supposed to do a research. And it is not in the video either because I did not answer it. So you do a research and
Teacher,
get
that
the
is the
answers.
last one.
So Sia, are you ready?
Yeah, sir, with books, pencil, and everything.
And the Google is with you as always.
Yes.
Okay, so we are starting. You understand computer has more advantages over manual work compared to those eras when there was no computers, right?
Yeah, sir, those errors, there was not even a single computer.
So what are these advantages of computers over manual work? You understand what a manual
Yes,
work is?
sir. So no.
Manual work is whereby you do the job physically with your own hands until it is done. But in this case, we are working on computers to type our documents. Initially, it was written on papers and then kept in files, those hard files. Now we have
Yes,
files and folders in the PCs. Now, what are some of the advantages of computers over the manual work?
sir, I don't know.
Think outside the box.
I'm thinking.
Yes, tell me what you thought.
So I thought nothing.
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. Can I give you a clue?
Yes, sir, give me the answer.
Yes. Teacher, give me a clue.
I'm only giving one clue.
No clue. Not yet.
So the first clue I might give is, or the first clue I'm about to give is
Yes.
that computer has more efficiency over manual work. It is very efficient.
Okay.
Now dig about the rest and share with me.
So I don't know.
Do you know what efficiency is?
No, sir. So I actually heard that
What I mean
word in
here
the book.
is the computer is efficient in a way that it produces a neat and clean work. Like when you type your work on a PC, it produces a very neat and adorable work, right? Than when you write on a piece
Yes.
of paper with your pen. Do you love your handwriting?
Yes, I like it.
Yes.
You do love your handwriting. Can you compare
Teacher,
it
do we
with?
write with the things which you're saying?
I will share with you the clip, so no worries. So do you like, do you compare your handwriting with what you type in the computer?
Yes, I compare my handwriting so much.
Yes.
So which one is better?
So the computer.
Exactly, that's what we mean. It is more efficient than the manual work. Now that is one advantage of computer over manual work. Any other? Now I've given you an hint. Another hint
Hmm.
is here. You can't think that computer is faster than doing a manual work.
The computer is not faster, sir.
Come on. Now tell me, if you were to write a book of 200 pages or 250 pages or plus, and the person who might be typing the same pages on a computer, who will finish first?
Computer.
A computer.
Exactly, that's what I mean. So it is fast. It is faster than the manual work.
But sir, to be honest, sir, if you are supposed to write a book of 200 pages, sir, as you like think, sir, you see, sir, with manual and computer, sir, they both take the same time, sir. Because you see, sir, what do you call?
Okay, so those are two advantages of computers over manual work. Another one?
Um, a mobile. I mean a computer. Um,
Yes,
Here is drink.
so it's just so hard to guess.
Okay, computer is accurate than a manual work because in some cases, computers will make you autocorrection. When you type a mistake, maybe in your spellings, it will bring you in options where you have to correct your spellings. So it is more accurate than when you work on a manual work.
Sir, no.
It is.
Sir, yeah, it's true, sir. But sir, also,
So those
sir,
are some
when
of the
we like,
advantages of computers. I will stop there. Then you do your homework. You find at least three more or four or five more advantages of computers. The next question
uh,
is disadvantages of
yes.
computers. Anything that has advantages should be legible to disadvantages or demerits. So we also have demerits or
and
drawbacks of computers in our society today, or to even users.
okay.
Yes.
Sir, this is making so hard.
So what are the disadvantages?
Of what? The computer.
Yes.
So first thing, sir, it spoils your eye.
Oh, correct. It causes eye fatigue or loss of eyesight. When you expose yourself too much to the blue rays from the screen, it might affect your eyesight or you totally lose it. So sometimes when you work with computers, like see, I've been doing online classes from March, sometimes you need a break from the screen. And make sure you balance the light that gets into the room where you're working with the computers and with the light that comes from the computer screen, okay? Don't work with the computers
Yes.
in a dark room. Like some of you, I know you're very mischievous. You run with your phone into the blankets or the duvet, then cover yourself there, and mom doesn't know what you're doing with the mobile phone in the blankets. There's no light in the blankets and you're busy with your mobile phone chatting. Do you know the effect of that light that you're hiding yourself with in the blankets? It can spoil your
Sometimes,
eyesight.
sir, actually, sometimes, sir, when nobody is looking, sir, I take the phone and
I
run
know
into the
you
room.
do that.
So that's
So
what kids do. So
that one you
every
got right.
movie.
That one you got right. I give it to you. Let me give a reaction. Correct. Now another one.
Yeah, sir. Another one, sir.
Yes.
So okay, sir, I forgot it.
Uh, yes, Dhruv.
So I don't know, sir. That's a problem.
Mm, I think
Do you know?
Sir, can we go?
No, no googling now. You will Google later. Do you know that
Sir,
computers? Do you know that computers can lead to job loss? Someone can lose a job because of computers. Right now, if you don't
yes,
have
sir. This
IT literacy, if you don't have the ICT literacy, you
Sir,
might lose your job because every employer is looking for an employee who has skills in computers.
so sir, if you have, so why would they take
And,
you out of?
and that's why I'm here for you. You need to have the skills before you get employed, because if you don't have the skills, you get employed, the next day you're fired because you don't have the ICT skills. All jobs right now are being done using
So
the
one more
skills
thing.
of ICT. Yes. So it might lead to a job loss to those unskilled individuals. That is a disadvantage. So imagine you had your job, all of a sudden you're told you're jobless because you don't have the skills of ICT.
Yes.
Yes? Do you agree with me?
And then, sir, you actually lose your job.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So one more thing, sir.
Yes.
Sir, you see, sir, in some apps you get like they actually hack you,
Oh, the
like
hackers.
scam you,
Those are good people, but
hackers.
at the same time, bad people.
So you see, sir, actually my mom, my granddad got a no, I don't know who got a phone. Yeah, I think my mom. Yeah, she
Uh-huh.
got a phone. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now, sir, it is asking about Safaricom. Hiya.
Uh-huh.
What do you call that? Today is something something M-Pesa. Sorry, M-Pesa thingy. I don't know what. And my
Uh-huh.
mom said that hiya. Wait, I'm gonna call the Safaricom's manager. Is a good friend of mine.
Uh-huh.
So they actually just cut the phone.
So the hackers are good at the same time, but just like I earlier mentioned that anything that has advantages must have disadvantages. So sometimes they hack and get the information that you want for your benefit. And maybe the person who was hiding information will get disadvantaged. Yes, any other disadvantage for computers? Do you know that you cannot operate computers if you're not an expert or skilled?
Exactly.
If you are not skilled or an expert, you cannot operate computers. So it will need you to get deeper into your pocket, pay for your skills. That's when you operate computers. So that is a disadvantage. You have to pay to get the skills on how to operate the computers. So it is a disadvantage. You cannot just wake up and start operating computers, my friend. You will spoil that computer. So I will stop there. You look for other disadvantages of computers. The next factor we're going to look at is I'm going to ask the number 3 fire question, and that is what would you consider when you want to buy a computer? Yes, here. What would you consider when you want to buy your
So
PC?
what?
What would you consider when you want to buy a computer, a laptop, a mobile phone? What would you consider? Yes, here.
So I'll first test it.
Sorry?
I'll test it. So I'll test it. I'll
You test it.
test.
How do you test it and you don't own it? I mean, there are some features or factors you will consider about any electronic gadget or any stuff you want to buy from the market. So, what would these factors be that you want to consider before you buy a laptop, a computer, a mobile phone, a tablet? Dhruv, you're
Sir,
quiet.
I doesn't want to answer, sir. We all want to do scratch.
Scratch. You will do scratch tomorrow. Today
Me,
it's
I don't want to do scratch. I was just quiet because I don't know the answers.
yes, Sia, you will do scratch tomorrow.
I
No,
want
no
to
worries.
do scratch.
Yes, you will do scratch tomorrow.
Hello?
Sir, sir, we like scratch, sir. We want to finish the chicken game and see how it turns out.
You will, you
Today.
will.
Oh, yes. Tomorrow.
Now, Sia, what would you consider? Dhruv, what would you consider when you want to buy a laptop?
Sir, I'll check the brand.
The brand.
So you see, sir, it's
Good one.
on
Good.
here.
That's a
So,
good one.
sir,
That's a good one. Like, what is your favorite brand?
so right now,
Uh-huh.
I guess Dell.
Dell for computers,
So
right?
behind is a computer that's Dell.
So now take the
Yeah,
price.
so
How
this
much?
HP is sometimes not working. So this laptop is of HP, so it's messing with me every time. It gets hanged and then I have to on and off it.
So HP is giving you a headache
So it actually happened right now. So before we started this right now,
because you
before we
overwork it.
started,
Imagine
it
you
happened.
work on that PC from morning when you wake up. You do online classes from morning up to this time. You're still on it, and then you're busy complaining that it is on and off. It has served you.
So this is my sister's. So my sister sits here. So she doesn't sit for morning to like lunch. So
So
hers is very
you've
short.
Sia, you've given me one factor that you would consider that is very correct. Brand. Any other Dhruv?
So it's
Yeah, I
quiet
said I
today.
don't know.
What would you consider?
So he's hungry, so that's why it's quiet.
No, I am not hungry. I don't like it.
My friends, would you not consider the cost of the computers in the market
Oh
when you
yes,
want?
I forgot that.
Come on, if you go to the
So
market, you bargain your prices like crazy, and then you can't tell me you consider the cost. People buy stuff because of the cost. In most cases, you go to the market and say, how much is this?
yeah, me, I said
How much is this
price. I'll check
brand?
the price.
How much is this brand? And how much is this brand? Then you will find that you go for the brand that your pockets can accommodate. So we consider the cost or the price, okay? And again, we won't go to the market and buy something that will spoil in the next minute. Do you agree?
Exactly, sir.
So we consider durability.
Sir, I know sir why this computer misbehaves with me. So it's a
Tell
long
me,
time's computer. My
it is,
dad's computer.
it is older than you, right?
Yeah, sir, maybe about 50 years
So you
or
see,
1,000
it has
million
served the
years.
purpose.
And
So
now sir, it's tired.
it is good. We consider the durability, the cost, the brand, as you said, and what else?
Sir, the keyboard.
The keyboard. What about the
The
keyboard?
mouse.
The keyboard, sir. Sir, some computers they said that dofu keyboards, that bad keyboards, sir. You just press it, they get broken. After using so many times, like this,
Now, when you talk
continue.
of those parts of the computer system, we talk of compatibility in a way that each of those devices that you mentioned can be connected to the computer system and work harmoniously. Now, if you buy a computer that is not compatible with those devices, you might plug in your mouse, it fails to work. You plug in your keyboard, it is not connected. So it should be compatible. So we also consider compatibility when you're buying your devices. You plug in the printer, the scanners.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, Dhruv?
Sir, cracking.
Still to say that mouses are also
Sorry?
Also mouse you the drag they
Yes,
drag them.
the mouse drivers. That's what
And then
we
they
talked
have
about, the
scratch.
compatibility. It
They
should be able to
drag the
accommodate all
mouse
the drivers
inside
for
the
all the
bus.
devices you want to use with.
The mouse should be proper, so not that it doesn't work.
Sorry, Sia?
Sir, next thing, sir, the screen. Sir, the screen.
What
It shall
about the
be
screen?
proper.
What would you consider on the screen?
Sir, it's not too bright.
But you can control the light. You can
Sir,
control the
seriously, sir.
light settings from
Yes.
your screen. What maybe you might consider on the screen is the size and the pixels. The size and the megapixels of the images.
Sir, that's important factor.
If the image is not that sharp, you might not choose to buy that. But if the images are sharp, that is what options many people would go for, right? Like you have a television of 72 inches, but the images looks like a television of 24 inches. What for? So the next question is, the rest you will find at your own time. Hey,
Maybe.
see, this is fire. The fourth fire question is, in what unit do we measure the speed of the computer system?
So what, sir? Sir, your voice is low.
In what units do we measure the speed of the computer system?
So slow.
Yes?
Fast.
Yes?
Fast.
Hertz.
So fast.
Fast. You see, when we talk of units, we talk of things like centimeters, kilometers in mathematics. But in computers, we have something different from what I've listed. But that is the context I'm asking about. In what units do we measure the speed of computers?
So medium size.
Like,
So this question was so hard.
seriously? Now, see, this in this context, I'm trying to mean when you save your documents, they tell you
Yes.
it is, yes, Dhruv?
Speed.
Yes, that speed is what I'm looking for. It's unit. What unit do we refer for computer speed? Now, see, when you're saving your document, we refer to it as megabytes or gigabytes
Megabytes.
or
Megabytes what?
terabytes. But those are the units
Is
for storage. Those are the units for storage, not the speed. Now I asked the units for the speed. The unit for speed of a computer is measured in megahertz. Hertz.
what?
Megahertz.
So your voice is going low and up. Low.
Megahertz.
Megahertz.
Yes.
Megahertz.
Yes, that is what the unit we measure the speed of a computer in. And it is measured in the central processing unit through a device called processor. Now, if I may just share with you a screen and show you what I mean.
Sure.
Yes.
Can the next question
Are you able to see my screen?
be parts of Microsoft Excel? Because I have not said that question. Even I don't even know that question. I was just saying
Part
that
of Microsoft Excel.
Yes, there are parts of
Microsoft
Microsoft
Excel parts. Parts of Microsoft Excel. I don't know.
Access or Excel?
Excel.
Is it, Excel.
Are you able to see my screen?
EXEL.
Hey guys, are you able to see my screen?
Yes. CPU.
So we measure the speed of a computer in this unit, megahertz. And this is how the unit is written, MHZ, the small z. And this is what it means in full, megahertz. See, are you there?
Yes, sir. Megahertz.
And this is what we call the computer processor. It is the brain of the computer system.
So I've
Speed.
seen that internal core 17 I7. I don't know what. So I've seen it somewhere. So I don't know. So
They are always indicated on the central processing unit case. So that is what we measure the speed of a computer in.
yes.
Now, I mentioned some units in which we store our data in. Can somebody give me a relationship between megabytes and terabytes? How many megabytes do you think makes 1 terabyte? Like when you buy a flash disk, you know what a flash disk is?
Yes.
So
Yes.
have this kind of, but this much size.
Are you seeing what I'm holding?
Yeah, flash.
This is a
Yeah,
flash disk.
1000 megabytes.
Correct. 1000 megabytes makes 1 terabyte.
So you're joking. So 1000.
Yes, 1000
So
megabytes
it's small
makes
thing.
1000 megabytes makes 1 terabyte. 1 terabyte is a lot of information.
Wow.
Now, Dhruv got that right. See, if I was to add points, you have 1 point, Dhruv 1 point. Now, I'm starting to award points right now. You are at 1-1.
So
Sia got
Microsoft.
Microsoft
So
released the
Microsoft.
first version of Excel for the Macintosh on September 30th, 1985. My friend,
So Google.
Macintosh was just made the other day.
So this is what Google gave me, sir. Then Google is wrong.
No, but it is improved. This is the exact year. But there is, I believe there should be an older version of Microsoft Excel for that, but
Yeah,
not for.
so for,
Yeah, next one.
So you guys are
Next
at
question.
1-1. You agree?
Yes.
Sia answered
So
1.
next question.
Now Dhruv has answered 1. Now the next question is, how many kilobytes will make terabyte?
so what?
How many kilobytes KB will make TB?
Maybe make TB.
If,
So
TB.
yes,
One.
no,
1000.
no, Sia, your hand is up, yes?
1000.
Not really.
1020.
100.
100 what?
120.
I asked you
Yeah, 1020.
how many KB makes 1 TB? Now
So
let,
we
let,
didn't close the
hey,
picture of the
you guys,
KB.
you are students of mathematics. Now let me give you an hint. If 1000 KB makes 1000 KB makes 1 MB and 1000 MBs makes 1 TB. How many KB are in 1 TB?
2000.
Gwenda.
2000.
Not really, Sia.
So your voice, so
Not
your
really, Sia. Not,
voice.
you missed it.
1022.
Wait, I've given you an hint, an open hint. If
Yeah.
1000, listen to me. If 1000 KB makes
Yes.
1 megabyte and 1000 megabytes makes 1 terabyte, how many KBs will make 1
So it's
TB? Guy.
So
Guy.
3000.
Huh?
3000.
Yeah, 1000.
I will call your mathematics teacher and
Four.
tell them to give you a strokes of cane.
So how do we? So I'm adding them 1000 plus 1000.
1024.
You don't, hey, see, you don't add, you multiply. Come on.
So I don't know what's 1000 multiplied by 1000. Okay, what's 1 plus
It's 1 million.
1 million.
You
So I
missed
cannot
that.
count the zeros, sir.
Yeah, you missed that. Nobody had.
So everyone missed it.
Yes, yes. The next one is.
1000.
Teacher, 1024.
Hey, I've answered that question.
We passed. It's 1 million. So how is a million, sir?
A million is 6 zeros.
Okay. So I have my working out. So
Now,
next question.
Next question is, apart from the
Hey, stop
US.
making noise.
Dhruv, can you settle in class,
Not
please?
me.
The next question is, apart from the USB, which I've just shown you, how many other storage components do we have as part of the storage system of the computer system?
So hint.
I've given you USB.
So what was the question? So what was the one apart from what?
Apart from USB drive, how many parts of the
Yes.
computer system do we have as the storage system? Dhruv?
Yes.
Hey, I'm waiting for the answer. You have one point each, 1 point each. The winner might get an M-Pesa.
So give me.
I'm waiting for the answers.
16. Minus the USB.
Name them.
SIM card. Headphones. Microphones.
Guy.
SIM card.
SIM card is correct. That is 2 points.
That CD thingy. There's
The
a CD in
yes,
my computer.
CD is correct. That is the 3 points. So Sia is at 3.
So for charging.
Charging, what is that for charging?
Sir, for charging.
Dhruv.
Sir, you charge the laptop.
No, I mean storage components, storage where we store our data only. That is what we mean. Dhruv, you are still at 1 point. Sia is at 3.
So how 3?
Yes, you have all the storage components. You've answered 1, and when we started, you have answered 2. When we started, you answered 1. So those are 3 points. And Dhruv also answered at the batteries. No. Now you will do your research at your own time. Let's go to the next question.
So I'm looking.
You will not see.
No, sir, but sir, I can see so many, so I don't know what the names are. And sir, this won't ban.
Yes, Dhruv has answered hard disk. That is the second point for Dhruv. Yes, Dhruv, another one.
Yeah, that's all I know.
That's all you know.
So what did we do? So what did we do? So I was lifting up and so my internet went.
Dhruv has 2
So
points.
the wire came out.
Dhruv has 2 points. Sia has 3.
So how does he have 2?
He answered hard disk. He answered hard disk drive as the storage component.
So the mouse drive.
No. The mouse is not a storage component.
RAM.
Sir, if you see, sir,
Yes.
I don't know, sir. So which one would yours be? Yeah.
Yes.
Now, sir, like the way I'm sitting, yeah.
Yes.
On my left hand side at the end, yeah, there's like it's for example like this, and then there are so many dots on it. So that
those are not storage components. Now let me ask you the last question, maybe.
RAM.
RAM, correct. But RAM is a memory.
So he's searching. So he's searching. So I'm not telling you. So he's searching.
I have a laptop. I only have that phone
He
there.
missed it. He missed it
Sir,
though.
Avi wasn't telling him.
Okay, he missed it though.
So
RAM.
Avi is telling you
Wait,
the answer.
see ya. Calm down. He missed the point. RAM is not the storage component. It is the memory of the computer.
So RAM is on the phone also, yeah?
Yes. Now, the very last question. Have you guys heard about the virus of a computer?
Yes.
What is a computer virus?
So that once happened.
Uh,
So I know, sir. So it's when the computer like works very slow. It go like this, slow,
Very
and
slow.
slow.
So that's a virus. Is that how you describe a virus to
Yes,
someone who doesn't know about the computer virus?
like so. For example, so everything works slow. The time you own the computer, it takes a long time just to on. For example, maybe 2-3 minutes. So they happen once. So just this the virus.
antivirus.
I don't know whether to give you a point on that, but you've tried, but no point.
So that's what I know.
Yes, a virus
So
can be described.
antivirus.
A virus can be described as a malware program that alters the operations of the computer system.
Does what?
Alters or interferes with the computer operations.
So seriously, sir, I don't know why there's a computer virus.
The
sir.
very last one.
Yeah, computer virus is antivirus. I know. That is
Hey, chill.
Sir, one more. So
Yes.
wait, I have a flag.
Yes.
Sir, to remove the virus, you have to use this special company CD, I guess. Capsa Sky.
Capsa what?
I don't know what Sky.
That is very good.
Capsa Sky.
Kaspersky. It is called Kaspersky.
Kaspersky.
That is a good example of antivirus. Now, antivirus is a program that is used to remove the malware programs from the computer system, like what Dhruv said. So that is no point again for each.
So I show you.
Now let me ask you.
We have time running up.
Let me ask you the very last one. Give me examples of viruses to the computer system.
Google.
Not antivirus. Examples of viruses of a computer system. Yes.
So can I search?
No, you're not allowed.
So
You'll search at your own time.
I know. We have little time remaining.
We have a virus called Melissa, Ghost,
example.
Trojan Horse. Hey, you guys, I have to go now.
Bye.
Bye. Take care. Tomorrow we shall be looking at Scratch.
Yes,
Are you excited?
Sai is hungry, so that's why I'm saying yay. So I want
No,
to go.
I'm not hungry. I don't have even food. You see?
How are the questions?